kings, we're the princes of the universe.
Welcome to Masters of Movie Trivia, Episode 3, Redemption. So, if you've been following along up to this point, we've had 2 episodes and we've discovered 2 Masters of Movie Trivia, myself and Cody Leach. He'll actually be helping me on this journey. Cody, can you talk to us for a second?
What's going on, guys? You know me from episode 1. I'm the one that demolished my 3 competitors, and you'll be seeing this face in episode 4 at the top of the charts, or the top of the crown, or the top of the hill, wherever we end up at the end of this death match between me and Sean, following this redemption round. I'm really curious to see who's going to bring it for this redemption round, who's going to come in and make up for their loss.
So with that said, this episode is not the finals between me and Cody. We're just hosting together. This episode is to give an opportunity for one of the losers from the previous 2 episodes a chance at redemption. So with that said, we're going to start off. Anthony, can you introduce yourself to us?
What's up, guys? My name is Anthony, and I came here to win movie trivia and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right. Durbin, introduce yourself to us.
I'm Durbin. I'm excited to be doing this with all you guys, but I'm a little nervous because you're all going to fall beneath my wake.
Jeff, trash talk.
Hey, I'm Jeffito, and I'm ready to become the master of movie trivia. I am thirsty for redemption. All of you guys are going down tonight.
And Matthew.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matthew Haynes. I hope you guys have really good washers because I run so fast. You better have enough Kleenex to clean that dust off.
Ryan, you're up.
What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole here, back for episode number 3. Here for one reason, redemption. Get ready to all of you guys, because do not choke on your aspirations.
And Tyler.
I'm Tyler, and I'm here to claim what I should have won in episode 1, and no, I have not watched any Van Damme movie since episode 1.
Bullshit.
All right, with that said, if you're new to this show, essentially here's how this works. We got a bunch of YouTubers together, and we're going to compete to see who the master of movie trivia is. We all love movies. We all talk about movies on YouTube. That's what this is all about. And now we're going to give redemption, a chance of redemption to one of these guys that loves movies. With that said, here are the rules for round number 1. Once the question is read, each contestant has 20 seconds to write the answer to the question. Once the timer's up, the contestants will show their answers to the group, and each right answer is worth 1 point.
Yes.
And question number 1. In the category of 90s movies, what is the name of the 1998 rom-com starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore set in the 80s? As this is one of my favorite movies of all time, I will take wrong answers personally.
So will I. So will I, Sean.
Oh, you're hilarious.
3, 2, and 1. All right, Anthony, what do you got?
The Wedding Singer.
All right. You spin that
what do you
record
got?
round and round.
I got The Wedding Singer.
Jeff, what do you got?
The Wedding Singer.
Matthew.
I put Happy Gilmore.
Very close, very close. Ryan, what do you got?
I got 50 First Dates.
That's their next one they did together. Very close, though. And Tyler.
Got The Wedding Singer.
Cool.
All righty.
2 of you are dead to me.
All right. Second question in the category of Star Wars.
Woo!
Woo! Who directed Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back?
Done. Time. Stop the timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. All right, this time, Tyler, what do you got?
Is it Irvin Kershner?
That is correct. Ryan, what do you got?
Rest in peace to the great Irv Kershner.
Take it, Matthew.
Can't read
Cannot read
it,
it. Can you... Sorry, man.
Yeah.
And Jeff.
Irvin Kershner.
Durbin.
Technically, this is still a right answer. I wrote the director.
That's technically right. Not for this one. Anthony, what do you got?
George Lucas.
Incorrect, unfortunately.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I hear ya.
Question
My
number
favorite movie
3.
of all time.
It's a good one. Question number 3 in the category of reboot, remake. What is the name of the ape played by Andy Serkis in the current Planet of the Apes franchise?
Stop the timer.
I actually didn't even go see the first one of these in the theater because they looked so bad to me, and then I finally watched it and I was like, that's awesome. I love this movie.
I have the same one as you, Sean.
Look out for our
Loved it
collab,
too.
Sean.
And 3, 2, and 1. Let's start off with Durbin this time. What do you got?
I put Caesar.
That is correct. Jeff, what do you got?
Caesar.
That is correct. Matthew, what do you got?
You got Caesar.
That is correct. Ryan.
Caesar.
That is correct. Tyler.
Caesar.
Very nice. And Anthony.
Caesar.
Caesar. All right, everybody got that one. Very nice, guys.
Nice.
That's a good
Caesar.
movie right there
Yeah.
to get it right on. All right, the next one in the category of comedy. Name the 2 stoner characters who appear in every film in Kevin Smith's View Askewverse. Did I pronounce that correct, Cody?
The View Askewverse.
There, he said it right. The 2 stoners in all of that universe by Kevin Smith. I used to love these movies back about 15 years ago, and then I grew up a little bit. Not so into them anymore. And time. All right. Jeff, what do you got?
Jay and Silent Bob.
That is correct. Matthew, what do you got?
I'm young. I don't know.
Ryan, what do you got?
Jeremy Jones and Chris Stuckman.
Not quite. Tyler, what do you got?
Jay and Silent Bob.
That is correct. Anthony, what do you got?
Jay and Silent Bob. Don't do drugs, kids.
That's a good message. Durbin, what do you got?
I am mature and not old, and I got Jay and Silent Bob.
That is correct.
Snoochie Boochies.
I'm ready right now.
In the category of 80s movies, what artifact is Indiana Jones attempting to find in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Oh my God.
I'll probably take him.
Matt, you know this. Don't pretend you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I would call Raiders the greatest adventure film of all time, but I might like this one even more. That's how good those first 3 movies were. And sometimes I like Temple of Doom even more than both of those. All 3 of them great to me. 3,
Yes.
2,
And sometimes
and
I
1.
like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
That's good. That's a good answer.
Only sometimes.
All right, Matthew, what do you got for us?
Well, I haven't seen these movies in like 5 years, so I put his hat.
Not the correct answer we were looking for. Ryan, what do you got?
I have no idea, so I put the Ark of the Covenant too.
Are you all serious?
Interesting.
It's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Tyler, what do you got?
The Fountain of Youth.
Man, it is not the Fountain of Youth.
Durbin, you have the lasso in your studio.
What do you got for me?
The Crystal Skull.
It is not the Crystal. Durbin, what do you got for me?
I put the Holy Grail.
Man, I almost put that.
It is the
Don't you remember the guy drinking the wrong cup and melting? Come on.
His dad's got the
It's
Grail
Indiana
diary.
Jones. Come on.
Interesting,
I'm
Jeff.
not old.
Durbin, you have a lasso in your studio. It's
I
not
got the
fair.
Holy
You
Grail.
That is correct. All right, next question. In the category of action adventure, how many Fast and Furious movies does the character Dom Toretto appear in? People doing some math in their heads, trying to remember those appearances. After having your minds blown this weekend as he turned on the family. But how many times did he appear? And 3, 2, and 1. Let's start with Ryan this time. What do you got?
6.
That is incorrect. Very close, but incorrect. Tyler, what do you got?
7.
7 is correct.
I had that, then I erased it.
Anthony, what do you got?
5.
Sorry about that one. Durbin, what do you got?
I put 7.
7 is correct.
If anybody should know that one, it's you, Durbin.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, what, Jeff, what did you say?
7.
7 is correct. Matthew?
I put all 7.
7? Did you say all 7 or just 7?
Well, 7 excluding Too Fast, Too Furious. 7 excluding Too Fast, Too Furious. That's the only one he wasn't in.
7. In the category of comic book movies, in the third act of X2 X-Men United, Wolverine faces off against his female counterpart. What is her name?
This might be my first
Yes, finally something I know.
In the
Gosh.
third act of X2 X-Men United, Wolverine faces off against his female counterpart. What is her name? That was a very good comic book movie at a time when comic book movies were kind of shady, not always the best.
One of the best ever, in my opinion. Up until recently, it was the best X-Men.
Time. Anthony, what do you got for me?
Witchblade.
That is incorrect. Durbin, what do you got?
Well, keep in mind, again, this is technically correct. I wrote The Lady with the Claws and Who Heals.
Kind of true, but no. Jeff, what do you got?
I think I got my first miss. I put Mystique.
Incorrect. Matthew, what do you got?
I put Jean Grey, if I'm not mistaken.
It was not Jean Grey in that one. That is the third one where that one takes place.
Ah, shoot. Okay. All right.
Ryan, what do you got?
I also said Jean Grey.
Not Jean Grey. And Tyler?
I put Jean Grey too.
Come on.
The correct answer is Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike.
I didn't even remember her.
I had to rewatch that.
Yeah, I
Did they
didn't
even
even
say
remember
her
her,
name
man.
in the movie?
Yes.
Yes, I recently
did.
rewatched them, so I remembered that one.
I totally didn't even remember that person existed.
All right, in the category of Disney, in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Wayne Zelinsky almost eats his own son when he falls into a bowl of what? Saw this one in the theaters. It's quite good.
Oh, you're that old?
I am old enough that I saw this movie in the theaters. Not too much older than you, but I am. I also went to Disney World when they used to have a actual park area for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And
I've been to that. I've been to that.
time. Oh, is it still there?
Yeah, well, when I was young, it was. When I was young.
I guess it could have changed. We're all getting old now. Tyler, what do you got?
I put sour cream dip.
That is incorrect.
That's Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
Anthony, what do you got?
Anthony.
A bowl of alphabet cereal.
Oh, it is not alphabet cereal. Very close, though. Durbin, what do you got?
I put Cheerios.
Cheerios is correct.
Yeah!
Jeff, what do you got?
I got Cheerios.
Cheerios again. Matthew?
I put Cheerio cereal.
Cheerio cereal?
Yeah. Would you count that?
Yes. And Ryan?
I just said cereal.
I don't think I can take it. Sorry, man.
Now, this is very important. Were they Honey Nut or were they Frosted Cheerios? Because there are no points awarded yet.
Yeah, but I actually ran that one by my wife, and she got it. She's not normally the movie trivia person, but she knew that one. final two questions in round one. In the category of horror, what is the title of the movie where Paul Walker and Steve Zahn are stalked by a trucker who uses the CB handle Rusty Nail? I believe this was actually partially written by J.J. Abrams. So that's a random fun fact for you.
They actually reshot like the last half of the movie.
But what is the name of that movie? And
Of course
with
you
that,
know
we've
that,
got
Cody.
time. Let's start off with Durbin this time. What do you got?
Okay, I wrote The Terrifying Tale of Rusty Nail.
Not quite. Jeff, what do you got?
Better than the original.
I'm not a horror person. I'm not a horror person. Got my weakness. I came up with nothing.
Matthew, what do you have for me?
I mean, the right answer, it's by default, Creepy Trucker Volume 1.
Pretty close, not quite.
I like that.
Ryan, what do you got?
Same, I put a question mark.
Almost there. Tyler, what do you got?
Joyride.
Yes.
Joyride is correct.
Tyler, I love you.
It's a fantastic movie, man.
And Anthony, what do you got?
Joyride.
Joyride.
Yes. I love you too, Anthony.
It does sound like a joyous ride with a rusty nail.
Yes. I'm surprised somebody didn't put Fast and Furious Rusty Nail.
All right, our final question of round one, and then we have our first elimination. And we already got some competition going here in the category of Harry Potter.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Who played Severus Snape in the Harry Potter franchise? It's a beloved character. I never read any of the books, but yeah, beloved actor. My wife listens to the audiobooks all of the time, so I've heard all of the books in random order at random times. And this actor, I guess, did a wonderful job based off of only having seen the movies. And with that, we are at time. Anthony, what do you got for me?
Alan Rickman.
That is correct. Durbin, what do you got?
Alan Rickman.
That is correct. Jeff, what do you got?
Alan Rickman.
Correct. Matthew, what do you got?
I put emo old guy.
While true, not quite true enough. Ryan, what do you got?
Bring me my detonators, Alan Rickman.
Yes.
That is correct.
It's Christmas
And
Theo. It's a
Tyler,
time
what
of
do you got?
miracles.
Alan Rickman.
That is correct. All right, so at the end of round one, in the lead is Jeff with 8 points. He only missed 2 questions, but right behind him is Durbin with 7 points, as well as Tyler with 7 points. Then behind them is Anthony with 4 points. And we can't do our elimination just yet because we got 2 guys fighting it out at the bottom. We got Matthew and Ryan. One of them will stay, and one of them will not be the master of movie trivia today. With that said, what we're going to have them do is they're each going to select a category for a question, and we're going to have a fight-off. Sudden death is how this is going to work. So with that said, Matthew, pick the first category, and if you can take it away, Cody.
Well, I'm always going to go with comic book movies.
Yes, sir.
Comic book movies. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Kingsman: The Secret Service was adapted from the comic book The Secret Service by which director?
That even a comic book movie? Oh my god.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't see that one in the theater. I was a little bit late to the party, but once I did, that was a fun time.
Funny enough,
Actually-
I did not like that movie the first time I saw it, and then I absolutely loved it the second time. I have no idea what changed.
Most badass movie I've seen. That church scene. Come on.
And time. Ryan, what do you got?
Matthew Vaughn.
That is correct.
Correct. And what do we got, Matthew?
I put daggone it. I should have known because it's my name, Matthew.
All right, and so you still got a slight chance here.
Yeah.
Ryan, pick a category.
Let's go Oscar movies.
Okay, and this is once again to both of you guys. Take it away.
What is the name of the Best Picture winner released in the year 2000 about the illegal drug trade?
Loved this movie when it first came out. It made me start thinking about the drug trade and the war against drugs quite a bit.
Breaking Bad did that for me.
Yeah, I'm a bit older than you, so when this movie came out, I was at the edge like, oh, this is very interesting. And then Breaking Bad came out, and it just made me think, man, why aren't I cooking meth? I could be so good at that. All right, with that said, Matthew, what do you got?
All right, so I put Narcos.
Sorry, my friend.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ryan, what do you got?
I put Sicario.
That is incorrect. However, since you got the first one correct after a sudden death, which I guess turned out to not be so sudden death, Ryan did get one of the two correct. Therefore, Ryan will be continuing on. But thank you so much, Matthew, for joining us. We did consider adding in some multiple choice, but it was a little bit too late in the game to make some of those changes. Do you have any parting words for us?
Well, I'm obviously better at multiple choice, man. I'm not the master movie trivia this season or redemption. I didn't win, of course, but hopefully next season I will do better and gain some more knowledge, man. It's definitely been a learning experience, man. Thank you so much for having me here.
Who do you think is going to win in redemption?
In redemption, I got my money on either Tyler. It's Tyler, Anthony, Jeff, man, all of them. I have really no clue. It's really a close game to me, to be honest with you. It's really close. Ryan, too. It's really close, to be honest with you. I couldn't say.
Hey, if you can give me 30 seconds before we go into the next round, if you love the Masters of Movie Trivia and you want to help make it possible for me to make future episodes that maybe even you can participate in, here are the two biggest things you can do to help make that happen. The first thing you can do is share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, however you would do that. Make posters, slap them all over the walls at your high school. Okay, you probably don't want to do that one. But here's the deal. The more videos this gets, the more comments, the more likes, the more I know you actually care about what I'm doing. These take a long time to make. I love doing it, and I want you to be involved, so get lots of people to watch this so I can justify putting in the time to do a full season of this where maybe you join us. The second thing you can do is consider supporting me financially on Patreon. Here's the deal. It takes me an enormous amount of time to schedule these, write questions, film, and then edit them. And it also costs me a bit of money for sound, music, and all the swishy transition stuffs that I do in After Effects. And so if you would respectfully consider supporting me on Patreon, that's the single biggest thing you can do to communicate, hey, we want you to do more of these. So if you could be willing to do so, consider supporting me. With all that said, time is up. Let's get back to the next round. All right, for round two, here's how this is going to work. Each contestant will select a category for themselves. They will be asked a question from that category, and if they get the question wrong, they can select one of their competitors to answer the question. Correct answers are worth 3 points each, whether they're the first person or the person stealing the points. With that said, Cody's going to take it over for this round.
I'm ready.
Sounds good. Round two, baby. Here we go, guys. All right. Sean, I will give you the honor of choosing our first victim.
All right, let's start off with Ryan.
Ryan, what do you got for me?
All right, I'll go Star Wars.
Oh, man.
All right. Star Wars. In The Phantom Menace, Darth Maul was portrayed by what actor?
No clue.
Give up.
Any guess?
Tapping out.
All right, who do you select to take your place?
I will pick Tyler.
Man. Oh, man. That was definitely...
3.
No idea.
And any guess?
Come on, man.
The correct answer is Ray Park, and he also played Snake Eyes and Toad from the X-Men franchise.
All right, from there we'll go to Anthony.
I'm going to go with 80s movies.
80s movies, all right. Weird Science follows two teenagers who create what with their computer?
A woman.
That is correct. And a lovely woman it is.
More than a female, she's a woman.
3 points to Anthony.
There we go.
The Durbinator. What do you choose?
Oh, we're on me. Okay.
We are.
I'm going to go ahead and pick Superman.
Of course. Predictable.
Of course.
All right. In Superman 2, where does Superman save a falling boy?
Niagara Falls.
That is correct, Durbin. 3 points to Durbin.
Yeah.
Still alive, coming back with a vengeance. All right, who's next, Sean?
I feel alive.
Let's do Disney Pixar movies.
All right, Disney Pixar. What is the name of the evil grasshopper in A Bug's Life?
Hopper.
Hopper is correct. 3 points to Jeff. Jeff wants it this time. He can feel it. He can taste it.
That's right, baby. Redemption.
Mm-hmm. And this got awkward and weird very quickly. So who's next?
Then Tyler?
I want to do. I'm gonna go Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. All right. Tyler, who directed the first 2 Harry Potter films?
Oh, Chris Columbus.
Chris Columbus did direct the 2 first Harry Potter films. You know your Harry Potter. I wonder if you selected that category.
Then it go back to. Or I said backs.
Backs.
Goes back to Ryan.
All right, back to you, Ryan.
Let's go with Oscar movies.
Oscar movies. Ryan, who directed 12 Years a Slave?
That would be Steve McQueen.
The actor or the director? You have to be very specific.
The director, Steve McQueen.
That's correct. 3 more points over to Ryan.
Anthony.
We'll go with 90s movies.
All right. 90s movies. Goodfellas tells the true story of what real-life mob associate?
Can you repeat that again?
Goodfellas tells the story of what real-life mob associate? Don't disappoint me, Anthony. All eyes are on you right now.
James Ransome.
That is incorrect. Who do you choose to potentially make me feel much better about this question?
I'll pick Jeff.
Oh, man.
You need me to repeat the question, Jeff?
If you would.
Goodfellas tells the story of what real-life mob associate?
Al Capone. I have no idea.
Go home and get your shine box, Jeff. It's Henry Hill. All right.
All right, Durbin.
Okay.
Durbin.
Comic book movies.
All right.
Comic book.
All right, Durbin. Blade focuses on a half-human, half-vampire who is immune to sunlight, earning him the nickname of what?
The Daywalker.
That is correct, and you are 10 times cooler all of a sudden. 3 points to Durbin. Who is next?
That'd be Jeff.
You know it. Let's do Star Wars.
He's back. All right. Jeff, there are 3 ranks of Jedi. Name them all.
Padawan. Master.
That's 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't let Star Wars defeat you. Don't let Star Wars defeat you, Jeff.
Padawan, Master, and Apprentice.
That is incorrect. Padawan, Jedi Master.
Wait.
Okay.
He has to have someone else.
I'm sorry.
That almost got bad.
That almost did get bad. Getting ahead of myself.
Jeff, who do you pick?
Let's throw it over to Anthony.
So, Padawan, Master. And the blacksmith.
Sounds your eliminated.
Man, interesting. So what is the correct answer?
Oh, he missed it?
Yeah.
Okay. Padawan, Jedi Master, and Jedi Knight.
Son of a biscuit.
All right, and I believe Tyler is up.
Can I pick the same category again?
Yeah.
I'll do Harry Potter again. Let's do it again.
Taking a page out of my book. Just stick with what you know. What is Voldemort's birth name?
I've made a mistake. No. Tom Riddle. I know this one.
Oh, yes. That was almost going to be hilarious. Tom Riddle is correct. 3 points to Tyler.
Okay, final round of you guys selecting, and so Ryan, you're up.
Can I go Harry Potter also?
Yes, there's one more Harry Potter question.
Nice, I'll take it.
Now, this is just individuals. This isn't the group question, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. None of the weird stuff I proposed.
All right. Ryan, what is the name of the house elf owned by the Malfoy family?
Dobby?
That is correct. 3 points to Ryan. So now Harry Potter is out for the rest of this round, and who is next?
Anthony.
Let's go back to 80s movies.
80s movies. Stand By Me is an adaptation of what author's short story titled The Body?
William Faulkner.
That is incorrect. Choose somebody.
I'll go with Ryan.
That would be Stephen King.
That is it. Stephen King wrote The Body, which turned into Stand By Me, one of the best movies ever.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Same here.
And Durbin's up.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Superman.
Durbin, how does Lois Lane die in Superman the movie?
She dies in that earthquake when the ground opens up and she suffocates with all the dirt pouring in through the window, and he yells with all of his might and spins the world backwards and saves her.
Spoilers, man.
That is a very...
Come on, man.
That's worse, man.
You all had 40 years to see it.
Yes.
It'll be Jeff.
I need redemption in Star Wars, man. Otherwise, I'm done.
All right.
You can only get redemption in Star Wars.
Okay, Jeff. Young Padawan. Return of the Jedi was directed by who?
Richard Marquand.
That is correct. Jeff is back.
Boom.
Welcome back, Jeff. Welcome back.
Whew. 3 questions, or three points to the Jedi Knight, Jeff.
And then Tyler.
I'll go Oscar movies.
Oscar movies. Okay. And this is going to be the last Oscar question. How many Best Actor Academy Awards has Leonardo DiCaprio won?
1.
That is correct. Oscar movies is out, but Tyler is not.
All right, after the second round, at the top, we have got both Durbin and Tyler, who both have 16 points. Close behind is Jeff with 14 points. Then we've got Ryan with 12 points. And unfortunately, we have to make an elimination. And Anthony, you are being eliminated. I'm sorry. Do you have any final words for us?
Hey, I gave it my best shot. The questions didn't roll my way today, but it was fun competing with you guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to get this redemption round.
Who do you think is going to get this redemption round?
You know, it's looking pretty tough. I think Durbin and Jeff look like they're going to battle it out to the end. They look like they're on fire tonight, but I think it might end up being Durbin tonight.
Oh, yeah. Right answer.
All right, we're moving into the third round. This is the listing round. Here's how this is going to work. Once the question is read, contestants will have 30 seconds to list as many films as possible relevant to the question. Each correct answer will be worth 2 points.
Be ready for this one, gentlemen.
Okay.
Let's
do it.
All right.
I'm ready.
This is it's not a trick question, but it's kind of a trick question in its own way. List as many movies as you can based on a book by Nicholas Sparks.
And now our contestants have the moral quandary. Do they show their knowledge of Nicholas Sparks and walk away the master of movie trivia? Or do they hide their knowledge of Nicholas Sparks and walk away a man?
So, Anthony, if you still been in on this one, would you be making a huge comeback here, or would you'd have them keep your man card? What do we got?
Yeah, I see a lot of scribbling going on there, so I have a feeling that these guys are sacrificing the man card and they're going for that championship.
Yeah. How would you have done, though?
Honestly, you know what? I'm safe and I'm secure, and I want that championship, so I would have listed as many as I could.
Gotcha. How many do you think you could have listed?
3 right off the top of my head.
Gotcha. And 3, 2, write your final answers. Stop. All right, we'll start off with Durbin.
I'm ready.
Durbin, what do you have?
Okay. So, first on my list, I have The Notebook. Second, I have What's His Face's Long Half-Mile Walk. And third, Sappy Love Thing.
That is one correct answer for Durbin.
2 points. Jeff, what do you got?
Well, I know I got one. I got The Notebook and A Walk to Remember.
That's 2 correct answers for Jeff.
That's 2. And Ryan?
Question mark. Don't know.
That's 1 correct answer. I'm sorry, I'm kidding.
The question mark is in my head.
Tyler.
Okay, so I have The Lucky One, The Notebook, Walk to Remember, Safe Haven, The Best of Us, and Nights in Rodant, whatever.
The Best of Us.
Yeah, it's The Best of Me.
It is The Best of Me, so that is 5.
Oh, yeah, I got
that is
one
5 correct answers and -5 man points for Tyler.
Wait, he got 5 correct?
He got 5 correct.
God damn.
I like them. I like those movies.
Yeah, eventually you do get tired of the Wonderland movies, so I mean, you got to throw something else in.
All right. Woo! Running down the score on that one, Tyler, with an impressive showing, just made quite the leap ahead. He is now at 26 points. He got 10 points listing off Nicholas Sparks movies. Then we've got Durbin with 18 points, as well as Jeff with 18 points. And unfortunately, we got to make an elimination. And Ryan keeps his man card, but he will not be the master of movie trivia, unfortunately. You got some parting words for us?
I hate Nicholas Sparks. I hate remake and reboot. And yeah, I got some tough questions, but it was fun to do this. Redemption was not mine today, but it will be next time.
All right. Who do you think is going to win in the end?
Either Jeff or Tyler, man. Tyler just got all those, put him ahead.
Yeah.
Either one of those. They're ready for redemption, man.
Yeah, I mean, he had a strong showing, but at the same time...
I think Jeff or Durbin, man, they can come back.
All right, moving into round 4. This is the speed round. Here is how it works. Each contestant is asked a rapid series of questions, one at a time. They have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as is possible. Each correct answer is worth 2 points. Up first will be Tyler. You ready to go?
Yeah, ready.
You going to keep your lead on this one, or are you going to fall behind? What do you think?
No, yeah, redemption. Of course I'm going to keep my lead.
All right. The timer will begin at the end of the first question. Sylvester Stallone stars with Kurt Russell in which 1989 film?
Tango and Cash.
That is correct. Who played Elektra Natchios in 2003's Daredevil?
That would be Jennifer Garner.
That is correct. Charles Bronson plays a man out for revenge named Paul Kersey in which 1974 action thriller?
Pass. Can I pass?
You can pass.
Yeah.
In Harry Potter, what platform does the Hogwarts Express depart from?
Platform 9 3/4.
That is correct. Finish this quote from Jaws. We're going to need a bigger
boat.
That is correct. Charles Bronson plays a man out for revenge named Paul Kersey in which 1974 action thriller? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and
I don't know.
1.
Don't know.
The answer on that one is, does anyone know?
Death Wish.
Death Wish is
Wish,
correct.
right.
There's a reason
Yes,
that you're
right.
competing against me, Cody. So, you got 4 correct for 8 points. Very nicely done. Moving up next will be Durbin.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Let's do this.
All right. Who plays Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin in Twins?
Danny DeVito.
That is correct. How do Harry and Ron get to Hogwarts in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Through his flying car.
That is correct. In Forrest Gump, what type of company do Forrest and Bubba plan to open?
A shrimp company, Bubba Gump.
That is correct. In Willow, who plays Mad Mardigan?
That would be Val Kilmer.
That is correct. Who directed all 4 Lethal Weapon films?
Okay, you got me on that one.
You've got 39, or you've
Okay,
got 21 seconds.
Ron Howard.
That is incorrect. The correct answer, I'll say this, it's the director of Superman the movie, so it is...
Of what?
Superman the movie? You're supposed to be the master of Superman?
Richard Donner.
Richard Donner. All four of them.
Dang it.
So also, 8 points for Durbin. And moving on to Jeff.
Ready? Let's do this.
In E.T., what do they dress E.T. as for Halloween?
A little girl?
That is incorrect. Correct answer is a ghost. Who directed the 2012 remake of Total Recall?
Pass.
In The Neverending Story, what is the name of the dog-like dragon that Bastian rides?
Oh gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Pass.
Who are the 2 credited screenwriters for Good Will Hunting?
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
That is correct. Which Ant-Man actor starred in 1984's Romancing the Stone?
Michael Douglas.
That is correct. Who directed the 2012 remake of Total Recall?
Pass again. I don't know.
In The Neverending Story, what is the name of the dog-like dragon that Bastian rides? 3, 2,
It's on the tip of my tongue, and I'm not getting it.
It is Falkor is the dragon, and Len Weissman directed the other one. You got
I had no idea
2
for that.
correct on that one for 4 more points. But unfortunately, that means that you will not be the master of movie trivia, as Durbin
man.
was able to get more correct, and Tyler maintains his first place spot. Jeff, any parting words for us?
Well, once again, I'm not the master of movie trivia. Once again, I messed up on a Star Wars question, unfortunately. I'm looking forward to season 2, and hopefully, may the best man win. Thanks for letting me be part of this. Appreciate it.
And who do you think is going to be that best man?
At this point, I've got my money on Tyler.
Son of a monkey. Come on.
Sorry for another interruption, but before we find out who the master of movie trivia is, I want to tell you about one more thing, and that is MoviePass. MoviePass is the way I go and see all of my movies. Essentially, I pay $45 per month, and I get to see one movie per day in the theaters. So essentially, if you see more than 5 movies per month, it's worth it because movies cost normally about $10 per movie ticket. Last month I saw 9 movies in the theater. That's $90 worth of movies, and I saw them for $45. I'm no genius, but $45 is half of $90, and so it's well worth it. If you are interested, please use the link in the description down below. It does help out my channel if you do use that link. I do apologize for these shameless plugs, but it really does take a long time to edit these videos, and I gotta rationalize it to my wife as to why I'm spending so much time on all this. But I really do use the service. It really is a great deal if you go see 5 or more movies. If you only go see 2 movies a month, don't get it. You will be wasting your money. But with that said, let's see who wins. All right, we are about to find out who is going to win Redemption. Is it going to be Tyler or is it going to be Durbin? Tyler is in the lead with 34 points. Durbin is not too far behind, but he's got a little ways to catch up with 26 points. As we go into the final round, here's how this is going to work. Each contestant is going to be asked 3 questions. The person that is behind will always be asked questions first. The first question will be a random question based off a number they select. The second one, they will get to pick the category for themselves. And the third one, their opponent gets to pick the category. With that said, Cody's going to take it over. Take it away.
And I'm back. Durbin, ease your tension a little bit and give me a number from 1 to 11. Choose your fate.
Between 1 and 11. Let's go with 7.
7. 7 is Star Wars.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Maybe not cool.
It may not be.
Yeah. We'll find out here in a second. All right, Durbin, are you ready?
Let's do this, man. Let's do this.
In The Force Awakens, Finn is originally known by what stormtrooper code name?
FN 2487.
That was so close, Durbin. So close. It was 2187.
All right. Durbin, you're still up, but you got to get this question correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Or else you will be knocked out. And so, pick a category.
Like, I actually get to pick the category.
Yes, you get to pick a category from the list.
I want Superman. Give me Superman.
I could have bet money on that one. All right, Durbin. In Man of Steel, a movie you may be familiar with,
A little bit.
What is the name of the Kryptonian artifact containing their genetic makeup?
Oh my gosh. It is the oh, I know this. I know it. Come on, brain. Don't freeze now. Don't freeze now. Gosh, give me a second.
You've got 10.
You only got a few.
No, don't count down. It makes me more nervous and I can't think of it. I know what it is. Brain.
Final answer?
It is the thing, the skull, the baby skull. Gosh, I can't remember what it's called.
The answer is what, Cody?
The answer is the Codex.
And with that, we have someone who has won Redemption without having to even answer their final 3 questions. They got a dominant lead. To do so, this person had to make huge sacrifices, enormous sacrifices, specifically a man card sacrifice. He turned it in an enormous way, a big way, to be picked on for eternity, but with his dignity in the other hand, because he has redemption. It is Tyler. Taylor, give us your redemption man cardless speech.
Nicholas Sparks is amazing. I've always been a supporter of him. I love him, but I knew this was going to happen. The first episode was a fluke. I should have won that one, and this one, I knew I was going to win this one. My favorite movie is The Shawshank Redemption, so I just knew this was going to happen. Redemption was bound to happen. So, but everyone else did a really good job.
Durbin, did you have some final words for us?
I lost because of a brain fart. I knew the answer, and I froze like a deer in the headlights. I feel like Jeff. I now
Welcome to my
understand
world.
that shame of losing to a category that you know so well. But congratulations, Tyler, and thank you all for being honorable contestants that I got to trample underfoot until Tyler.
All right, with all of that said, we now know who has been redeemed. But coming up in our next episode, which will be coming out next week, you will find out who the definitive Master of Movie Trivia for Season 1 of Master of Movie Trivia is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be me. I'm pretty excited to get to teach Cody a few things about movie trivia. He's earned the right to fight me. He's shown a great hand defeating some other lesser people. However, he's going to face me, who of course will be the Master of Movie Trivia, and he will get a very honorable victory. It will be my pleasure to give that gift to him, a dignified loss. Cody, did you have anything you wanted to say real quick?
People, let's just keep in mind that even though Sean will lose on his own trivia show on his own channel, that does not mean that he is incapable of maintaining this show or maintaining this channel. So please do not unsubscribe to him. But while you are subscribed to Sean, come over to my channel at youtube.com/Cody Leach channel, or you can just search my name. And once I defeat Sean, you'll recognize me because the trophy or the crown or whatever I get from Sean from FedEx in about 2 years will be up in this background somewhere.
With all that said, I want to give each of these guys an opportunity to tell us where we can find them on the internet. They've all got great channels. I subscribe to all of them, watch them, comment. Want you to do the same thing. Anthony, where can we find you on the internet?
Thanks for having me, guys. You can find me on YouTube at SilverScreen Analysis, on Twitter at Your Cinema Guy, or swing by SilverScreenAnalysis.com for tons of reviews.
Durbin, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube right here in Durbania. So type Durbania, I should be the only one that pops up. I have a lot of fun with movie talk and all kinds of fun stuff like what these guys do. So come check it out.
Jeff.
You guys can find me here on YouTube at Jeffito's Movie Blog, on Twitter at Jeffito's Blog. Sean, thanks again for everything that you do with this game show. I love it, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Matthew, where can we find you?
You can find me at youtube.com/Matthew V Haynes, or just Matthew Haynes in the YouTube search bar. Sean, once again, thank you for having me on the show, and thank you for the knowledge. All of you guys participating amongst all you guys was great, man. Thank you.
Ryan, where can we find you?
And you guys can find me real easily. Ryan O'Toole, just search that on YouTube. Also, you can find me on Twitter, Ryan O'Toole and on Facebook at Ryan O'Toole Movies. Thank you, Sean, for inviting me once again. It was a lot of fun.
And the redeemed one, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter and YouTube. Just search Tyler Tompkins. I should be the first one that pops up. I do everything that these guys do, movie reviews, TV reviews, and Blu-ray videos. And thank you, Sean, once again for putting all this together. I have a blast doing it with these guys. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. It really does mean the world to me that you guys would watch this and that you guys would participate on the show with me, my many contestants. It has been a blast to make these, and we've got the finals coming up next week. Please tune into that. If you're new to my channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button. I talk about movies like all these other guys. Also go to their channels. Be sure to click this subscribe on their channels as well. We all like to talk about movies. Don't want to just talk about movies. I want to talk about movies with you. So please join in the comments section. And as always, thank you for watching.